up, everybody? Welcome back to Pickert Performance. This is Justin Pickert. I got a lot done with my car compared to when you saw it in the last video, and I just didn't pick up camera and show you, but it looks pretty wild. Let me show you. So she's pretty much all done, and I put a poll on Instagram if I want to do the charge pipes and that intake manifold either paint matched or polished, and it seems like most of you want it polished, so we're going to go ahead and try it polished. But let me show you, let me take off this half trunk and really show you what's been done. Oh my god, you're going to scratch your paint. Fuck off. So this thing is looking pretty nasty. Got a heat exchanger for the intercooler. Hopefully get some cooler intake temps. But this is what I'm thinking. Thinking we keep this polished. We polish the charge pipe. And if we don't like it, then we'll paint match it. But I got some stuff I need to finish up. I cut out this part of the trunk and cut a perfectly good trunk seal, but oh well, the haters are gonna hate. So I need to put some seam sealer on there, paint it, and I need to make a heat shield that goes underneath the charge pipe. Since the exhaust manifold's there, it gets kind of hot, so I think just a simple heat shield will work. And I got all the lines ran for the heat exchanger. Now it's all plumbed in to the intercooler. So really, she just needs to be torn apart, cleaned up, and need to put the bigger fuel pump in the car, get a boost controller, maybe get a sensor for E85, do some flex fuel stuff. I don't know. I really do want to go E85 to make some more horse ponies, but I don't really have a close E85 station. It's like 25 minutes away, and I don't want to drive to go E85. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I do E85? Maybe just order a barrel of E85 and keep it here. I don't know. Is it worth it? Should I just do pump gas? Just send it? I don't know. You let me know. So realistically, this car doesn't have to be done. Like right now, I'd like to get it done. I mean, I know I'll get it done before Carlisle, the GM Nationals at the end of June. But what we're doing this year is taking it to Pontiac, Michigan for the 40th anniversary of the Pontiac Fiero. There's a big show. And we actually get to run this on the M1 concourse, the racetrack. So that's pretty cool. But let me show you my coolant setup. Apparently you can't run a coolant overflow like this on a racetrack. I mean, I don't know why. It's badass, but Mazier Enterprise, they hooked us up with this badass catch can. I mean, I'd still like to run that just as an overflow, but that's pretty badass. And for the racetrack, I gotta get another lug nut because you can't run with the missing lug nut. But you know, if 4 doesn't hold it, 5 won't. But I'm not no expert. Oh well. And for the racetrack, can't have any oil leaks or any leaks. And, you know, typical LS stuff. Oh yeah, she wet. So we gotta change the oil pan gasket because they checked for leaks. Oh, LS, she leaky girl. You know, it's the funniest thing. So I took this car to LS Fest East and Bowling Green. And out of all the things I've done to this car, the time, the badass setup in the rear, just nasty. Someone had the audacity say, you put all this money in the car and you put cheap wheels on it. Yeah, I done spent my money everywhere else. So unless you want to fund my wheels, so I don't have to spend $4 grand, be my guest. Anyways, enough with the haters. So I got some stuff I got to button up on this car, make it presentable and functioning for the racetrack. But I think next thing I'm gonna tackle is I need to make like an air dam for this heat exchanger. Kind of force all the air, all the cool intake temps. So I'm probably just gonna do that out of aluminum, do some CAD, some cardboard design, figure out how I want it. But I need to knock out the exhaust on this car. This is actually the motor that was sitting up on the table that you saw last time. Let me show you. So the exhaust is most of the way done. I just got to finish the back half. And we're gonna be putting the spin tech on there. So it's gonna be loud, because that's all that's coring it down. It's 2.5 inch, no cat. So she's gonna roar. But let me finish that and we can tinker around with my car. So I gotta get this other LS swap out of here. This one's pretty nice. Getting this one tuned. Well, let's get this out of here. Oh. She's a heavy girl. Strong. All right, let me see if I can do this one hand. So she gonna sit up in there. Factory location. Something like so. That's gonna feed to the top, and then both bottoms out stock location. But maybe I'll put you on some time lapse, because I can't do this one-handed. Oh yeah. All right, so I got the muffler hanging, a little feed pipe to it, and I'm gonna wait to put the tips on, just because this bumper's not sitting exactly how it's supposed to be, and I don't want to put the tips on there crooked. So we're gonna hold off on that. All right, so we got our CAD here, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna start. Maybe start with the side. yeah, let's just start with the side and see what it looks like. All right, we're getting somewhere. So I laid down some reference marks where the opening's at. And put a little radius in there. I just tried to roll the cardboard around the pipe. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I mean, I guess it's gonna work. A little radius in it, and it'll come up to the top. Yep, I think that'll work. Oh yeah, first piece. A little tape weld on there to hold it together. We'll see how she fit. Oh, like a glove. Oh, get in there. Oh yes, that's going to do it. It's a little long. Need to trim her a little bit. Something like that. I don't want there to be a lip right there. We'll cut it down. But I reckon that's going to work out pretty good. All right, so we're getting somewhere. We got the back piece in there, but it chokes it down a little bit more than I thought it would. But I don't know. I think it'll still flow a decent amount of air, and there's also going to be 2 small fans on the back of the heat exchanger. So I think it'll work. I just really need to get the side pieces done. Then I can transfer it to aluminum. But also, I don't know what to do about the back part. If I should come up a little bit and at an angle to catch some air, or my dad suggested like a Subaru WX hood scoop. That way it comes all the way. But I don't know. Some pondering to do. Now that we got cardboard everywhere, half roll of tape being used. My dad's always asking where the tape is going. I don't know what to tell him. But this is our final product. It's very rough. I was able to open up that hole a little bit, but this should do the trick. We'll put it on some aluminum, make it look a lot nicer. And I don't know, I think maybe on this opening, I'll just do like a mesh and see how that works. I mean, it's gonna have 2 fans on it, so it should pull quite a bit of air. We'll see. I think that's gonna end today's video. Thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.